I did my first Ironman in 2010 in Cozumel, and during that run, I ran somewhere in the ballpark of like a 3:30. Don't know exactly. It's on the internet someplace. Go look it up. But through the years, now I've done I think 18 Ironman Arizona. This year was my 18th Ironman. I would say most of those runs have averaged from 318 to mid 320, so 318 to 325. And about a year and a half ago, I was unfortunately overtrained, kind of tapped out on many levels, just kind of at a very low spot. The left side of my body had shut down. I was really, instead of coaching myself how to run properly, my left leg was dragging my arm. I wasn't getting any power out of it in all three sports. Also, but on the run, it was like I was coaching my leg. I had to, tell it what to do, and it was a delayed. I was very uneven. Instead of being boom, 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 boom running, it was boom, 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 boom. And so I started working with Dr. Lawrence Van Lingen, and he did some amazing work with me to start to get me balanced out. And at that time, he had a TrueForm treadmill, and I started running on it. And I can't tell you, I mean, for basically running your whole life and being a professional triathlete for 15 years, to get on the TrueForm, which I think a lot of people find frustration in that, is I couldn't move the treadmill. So, as most of you know, the TrueForm, it's not a motor. You have to run correctly to get it to move, and I couldn't get it to move. And I kind of had to be coached through that process a little bit. But it was one of those things. Once my body figured out how to get the belt to move and how to have the correct posture, it was like light bulbs just going off in my head left and right. We got some great video footage of me when I first started, and it was my husband being along for the entire ride of my career. The minute I stepped on and he saw me running, he was like, "You look like a runner." I guess I'd never looked like a runner to him before, but he was like, "You're actually running today." And it's funny to go back and look at those videos now, because now I feel like I look like a runner versus back then. I did Ironman Brazil, and it was the first time kind of the world got to see that I was a real runner. So, and a very tough course there. The first, I can't remember exactly, maybe 10K or 10 miles, very hilly, some steep hills that just look epic. And I had one of those amazing days. I passed, I think, 4 girls on the run. I was running the lead for a very long time, and I ran a 3:05. So, huge, huge PR. We were like, hallelujah. And so then at Ironman Arizona just this past time, it was a little bit slower, but I think the conditions on the day are a little bit tougher. But to come in again with a 3:06, so very solid, just right there in that ballpark. And at that race to have the fastest run split of the day also says there were some phenomenal runners that, are known for their running abilities. And to be able to beat them on a very tough day, on the run portion, really speaks to, how solid and more consistent, I would say, my run has come. Just seeing a 3 and then a 0 and a number was just like a huge, celebration in itself. And I think as I've improved and as we've been dialing things in, I'm ready to see a 2 at the beginning as the very first number. So, dip into those 250s and start to see that, and just kind of really embracing the fact that I'm a runner and I can run with the top runners.